Hello there, guys, girls, gamers, everyone, it's me, GenuineParts, and welcome back to the second episode of Kira. After the first episode was aptly titled Mind Blown for the protagonist's mind that has been blown because the girlfriend left because completely different reasons that he thought she would leave him, and mine because the backgrounds. I know the backgrounds, and I figured, I mean, if you watched the first episode, you saw that I figured it out. They're both made by Overdrive, and Goku Nippon, my first trip to Japan, was marketed, or was made for Western, and so they kind of went the low-budget route, and apparently there's a lot of backgrounds that have been reused in that way. Also, what blew my mind was kind of that I recognized those backgrounds. Not something that really stuck with me, the game. Anyway, let's jump in. I never knew there's such a calm way to break up.
そうなの?
She's smiling. Yeah.
変わってるね。
What, really? Is Maejima-san the strange one? He doesn't know. All he knows is that this is farewell. Perhaps forever. They go to different schools, they live far apart, there's no connection between them, unless they go out. He feels this is an important moment, but she has no special feelings towards him anymore, so doing anything dramatic wouldn't be good. Maejima-san thinks about it for a little while. You have to become happy. He strokes her hair as he says it. It seems appropriate. No, that's not appropriate. No. Maejima-san repeats it twice. No, that's definitely not appropriate. Then it looks like he's getting teary eyes. I'm getting teary eyes too, yeah. Oh no, this isn't good. There are a lot of people around. He's doing his best to stay calm, but her eyes are getting red, and there's something sparkly in her eyes. She's crying too. So she wasn't okay inside after all. No point thinking about it. Have a nice new year. With those words, he turns and runs. So, let me give you the mental image again. He strokes her hair like 3 times because he repeats it twice, says she has to become happy, and then he turns around and runs away. Yeah, no, that's not appropriate at all. That's inappropriate, dude. Oh crap, I forgot. I wanted to do something. Okay, I swear to God, this is the last time you see my mouse cursor, because it's not the game's mouse cursor, it's my mouse cursor, and it's not where the game's mouse cursor is. So I should disable that. I'm terrible sorry, I forgot to do that before starting recording. That was close. He goes to the shopping center. With the new year getting closer, the shops had beautiful decorations waiting for the new year to arrive. A cheerful atmosphere hurts Maejima-san. Please help me out. How is it spelled? Maejima? Maejima? Son's heart. He doesn't feel like he's doing anything. He wants to go home, so he hops on the train. He comes home and he feels rather calm. Then he reflects. Things sure didn't go well today. Maybe he tried to act too much. Maybe he should have acted more maturely. Maybe that would have made things a little better. But he doesn't think it was a complete loss, the way they parted. Maybe she might call again. It is important to not make a move himself. As he thinks, he realizes how calm he's being. Is he sad because he lost the girl he truly loves, or is it because things didn't go as planned? He can't figure it out. Maybe coming up with such questions prove that he is heartless. He doesn't think so himself, but I guess others see him that way. That's why he was dumped. The more he thinks about it, the more confused he gets. So even though it's only little past lunchtime, he goes to bed. This human being is me, Shikanosuke Maejima. So, I will be narrating the story which is about to begin. Why did you talk about yourself in the third person, guy? Please. Okay, so stay with me here. Yeah, and I hope you stay with me until the end. I hope that sincerely too. What I have to say is alternating between If My Heart Had Wings and Kira is really jarring because it's Kira. I cannot judge it yet, but you know, Overdrive's backgrounds and animations and drawings are nothing special. They are not great. Whereas If My Heart Had Wings is really beautiful. But it's a visual novel, so it's about the story. And the images and stuff are only a little bit extra. The cold winter has ended and the season has changed to spring. The new school year starts and I'm now a grade higher. I hop on a bicycle and start to pedal towards the orange sun. Yep, that's a recycling background. The warm spring breeze makes the cherry blossom petals fly around, which get stuck between the creases on my jacket. When I pick them up and bring them close to my nose, I can smell their nice scent. How tasteful. I must be an elegant guy. When the new year started, I decided to travel abroad during the summer break. After I quit the club, I got a part-time job after school. When I started to make money myself, I realized there really isn't anything I wanted to buy. When I was going out on dates, I was using my money for that, but once I broke up, I don't have any other way to spend my money. That's how I came up with the traveling abroad plan. I don't have any special reasons. I thought of it just because young people often go on trips. I don't know whether I want to go yet, but the stylish European countries aren't really for me. But I also don't feel like vacationing in cheerful Hawaii. Besides, if I went to the US, I feel like I would be shot for no reason. I know it's a prejudice placed on the wrong information, but I'd rather go out where I want to go. Maybe India or Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia might not be safe, but I like the ethnic food, such as curry. Isn't curry like really popular in Japan too? Even stupid Murakami said he likes places like that. If I ask him to come along, he might. How fun. The only thing that concerns me is that this sounds like a trip to find myself. People who would think I'm going on an Indian trip because I'm heartbroken from breaking up with my girlfriend. I really don't mean to, but maybe that's what I want deep down. Sorry. But if that's the case, I don't like it. Oh well. Whatever it is, having a goal makes everyday living more meaningful. That is for sure. If I stay at home doing nothing, I feel like I'm such a worthless existence. Maybe I'm worthless, but I don't want to like that. Oh, okay, I understand. Well, it's not like that crucial whether my existence has any meaning. At this point, I don't want to waste my time while I'm young. How boring it must be to just turn old. I don't care what it is that I do. I don't care if I get dumped again. I want to find a girlfriend. As I think it over, I head to my part-time job. When the setting sun turns into a beautiful orange ball, I arrive at Taishu restaurant where I work. Employees can't park their bicycles in the parking area, so although it's inconvenient, I have to take my bicycle through the narrow alley to park in the employees' parking area. I push my bicycle carefully so it doesn't scrape the concrete wall. When I get to the parking area, I see someone. There's a girl in a uniform standing there all alone. You are... She speaks up in what's barely more than a mumble. Who knows where she gets her hair cut? Okay, that's a perfect segue. Yeah. That's barely more than a mumble. Who knows where he gets... could it be that he's slightly... just a bit obsessed with hair? Stroking and suddenly, you know... who knows? Oh man, her hair is bunched up rather roughly and the ends are flipping everywhere. Her dewy eyes under the bang are looking at me. What is she doing here? Her anxious appearance reminds me of a stray kitten trying to hide in a small, narrow, dark space. But that can't be. There must be more decent reasons. So he has all this inner monologue before he answers her. Although she looks immature, she's wearing Oubi Academy school uniform. That's where I go. I don't mean to brag, but it's a pretty decent school. It actually is popular in the area for being a good school. However, there are always some odd ones at every school. So yeah, he does the complete inner monologue, staring at her and her hair before he answers. She's so nervous she can't even find the words. Yeah, well, you could reply, you jerk. She might be very shy, but the way she's acting is rather strange. What is it? I try to help her along. Then, as if it was a cue, the girl starts talking in a rush. Hi. Hi, I'm pretty sure you just broke my ears. Let me just... no, that's the sound effect volume. Can I... Oh yeah, voice volume. Okay, that's quite better. As soon as she finishes her line, that was like all of 10 seconds, she bows deeply. Her short hair stands up because of gravity. I guess she isn't suspicious, but she sure is strange. Okay, so you're new. Hi! Oh, someone's enthusiastic. I see. Come to think of it, I guess the manager was saying something like that. Isn't there anyone inside? Am I the first one to get here? I see. I guess everyone else is late. The kitchen people should be here by now, getting things ready, but sometimes on weekdays they are a little late. Today must be one of those days. Unless the kitchen people are here. Kitchen people are here, the hall people can't get in. The only hall people who have the key are a few full-time people. But I am one of the employees who has the key, so there's no problem. Is it me or does he contradict himself? Like, he's a part-time people, isn't he? I haven't checked if she was in fact a new employee. I wonder if I should trust her, but I can't just leave her out here by herself. What would you check? How would you check? Okay, please follow me. If you stand out here in the dark like this, people might call the police. Hi! People might call the police because there's a girl standing in the dark alley. After I park my bicycle, I open the back door with the key. Right by the back door is the space with the glasses and the beer servers where we make drinks, which the employees call the back. Wow. Since it's before the opening, it's quiet and the sound of the refrigerator motor echoes, which is a little spooky. I reach the light switch on the right wall and turn it on. There's one thing we have to be careful about. The moment after the lights are on, there are usually some slow cockroaches hiding. Girls often scream because of that. I personally am more scared of screaming girls than cockroaches. I would be more afraid of a restaurant that has cockroaches in it and, like, doesn't seem that as a problem. I look around quickly, try to make sure there's nothing for the girl to be frightened, and then let her in.
お邪魔します。
Aww. Oh, that's a cute pose. I'm coming in. Yeah, she said this. She comes in rather fearfully. I lead her into the locker room, although it is called that. It's actually a tiny storage room. I give her the jinbei, Japanese casual wear, which is nice. Thanks for the explanation. That's really cool. With the restaurant's name on it, and tell her to change into it. She should change into a jinbei. That sounds like she becomes the jinbei. I'm just nitpicking. Sorry, it's a messy room. By the way, were you told that you need to wear pants instead of a skirt when you work?
はい、大丈夫です。持ってきてます。
She pulls out her pants from her bag as she answers me. Good, then please change in them. Also change your shoes too. The manager should be here soon. Then let's see, Shinio-san, are you a student at Oubi school? Right?
はい。
I thought Oubi didn't allow part-time jobs.
いや、そんなことないです。禁止してません。全然 OK ですから大丈夫。
Am I? You are a bit hypocritical, you prick. She waves her hands as she panics. Well, I don't mean to accuse you or anything, it's just that maybe you shouldn't come to work in your uniform starting tomorrow. Maybe people won't notice normally, but if you come in your uniform, it might be different.
はい。
She looks downcast. Don't worry, I go to Oubi too. I'm an accomplice.
そうなんですか?
Yes, my name is Maejima. Maejima? I'm in the 3rd grade. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you.
私はシーノキラリ、3年 A 組です。よろしくお願いします。すごく頑張ります。
Hi. That's why do you look like I just got caught and you don't look pleased and you sounded like wow. Then she bows deeply again. She lifts her head up quickly.
でも居酒屋ってなんか華やかでいいですね。私華やかなのって好きです。
She looks happy. All of a sudden again. She's definitely a little strange.
同じ学校の同じ学年か。じゃあお前がちょうどいいな。
With that, the manager assigns me as Kirari Shiino's caretaker. But our school has nothing to do with it. He always appoints me as the caretaker of new employees. The thought is in my head, but I don't say anything.
お前、教えるのうまいしな。
Since I keep silent, the manager tries to come up with an excuse. He must feel guilty. If he has to come up with an excuses, then he should find someone else. But I don't mind teaching others, so I won't complain. So, as I work my shift, I teach her how to clean, how to make drinks, how to cut lemons and limes, and also how to take orders. How long she lasts at this job depends on how she's taught at the beginning, so I take it seriously. She takes notes with a cute pencil in her hand. I like such a diligent attitude. Usually when a new employee finds out a young guy like me is teaching, he gets overly friendly. That's the case especially with girls. Time flies by quickly. Today is before payday, so we didn't have too many customers. We take lunch break together. We go into the back room, which is hidden from the dining room, to eat our curry meals. See? Curry! I said! Kirari must be still in work mode because every time she hears customers or employees buzzing, she starts to get up. You better get some rest, the break is short.
はい。
Then Kirari faces her curry. When I see her pick up her spoon, I start to eat it myself. The curry has chunks of beef, it has some authentic spices, just like the real Indian curry, but it's arranged to make sure it goes with the white rice. The chef must have spent more than enough time on ingredients than he should on employees' meals. Today isn't a good day, and that is exactly the kind of day when we can expect to eat good employee meal. Since the chef has plenty of time, he spends time fixing employee meal. Okay. It's not... The translations is not top-notch, is it? When I peek into the kitchen, Yoshitsumi-san is looking at me with a grin. I know for a fact that sometimes he places an order to get some ingredients, which he doesn't need for the menu. Some time ago I had to listen to him talk about how he couldn't serve the customers good meals if he couldn't eat a good meal himself. It sounded good, but at the same time it also sounded like he was coming up with excuses for eating better things than the customers. Anyway, today's curry is delicious and I finished mine quickly. Kirari must not like spicy food, she's puffing while she eats. So, how is your first day going so far? She put her spoon down.
私、感激しちゃいました。
Not by me, my hands are here, I didn't touch you. Touched? That's an unexpected word. Well, only you can have the
私、
answer.
いつもね、アルバイトすると怒られてばっかりなんだけどね。こんな風に優しく教えてもらったの初めてなんです。
As she speaks, she starts to get teary eyes. Oh no, all girls are crying around me. Really? Maybe I should shower. Maybe I smell bad.
はい。
I know I am being polite, but I'm not doing anything that special for her to be so delighted. What kind of jobs has she had in the past? I see. Oh, by the way, you don't have to use the polite manner when you talk to me. We're the same age after all. And yeah, let's get into that around 20-minute episodes. Thank you so much for watching. We will find out next time what job she had. Probably. Maybe. Not sure. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Bye.